A night of outrage, Trump rally marred by racist remarks. The atmosphere crackled with anticipation as former President Donald Trump took the stage at Madison Square Garden. A sea of supporters roared their approval. This was a show of force, a rally intended to energize his base. But the night, designed to project strength, quickly became overshadowed by controversy. Comedian Tony Hinchcliffe, a guest speaker, launched into a tirade laced with racist and offensive remarks. His words, targeting Puerto Ricans and other minority groups, cut through the cheers, leaving many in shock and disgust. The rally, meant to be a celebration of Trump's message, was instantly engulfed in condemnation. The former president, known for his own inflammatory rhetoric, watched as Hinchcliffe's words hung in the air. The comedian's routine, riddled with slurs and stereotypes, was a stark reminder of the divisive language in the political landscape. Social media erupted, a digital firestorm of outrage and condemnation. The hashtag #TrumpRallyHateSpeech quickly began trending, with users expressing their disgust and calling for accountability. Hinchcliffe's words, far from being dismissed as mere jokes, were recognized as dangerous incitements to prejudice and discrimination. The rally, intended to bolster Trump's image, instead became a lightning rod for criticism. Politicians, activists, and ordinary citizens alike voiced their condemnation, decrying the normalization of hate speech. The events of that night would continue to reverberate, casting a long shadow over the political landscape. Hinchcliffe's hate speech, targeting Puerto Rico and minorities. Hinchcliffe's routine descended into a cesspool of offensive stereotypes. His words, aimed at Puerto Ricans, dripped with disdain, painting a picture of a community undeserving of respect. He mocked their culture, their language, and their history, reducing a vibrant people to caricatures. His jokes, devoid of humor, landed with the thud of bigotry. But Hinchcliffe's venom was not confined to Puerto Ricans alone. His tirade extended to other minority groups, each targeted with a similar blend of ignorance and malice. He trafficked in stereotypes, reducing complex identities to simplistic and demeaning tropes. His words, weapons of prejudice, were designed to wound and humiliate. The audience, initially receptive, grew increasingly uncomfortable as his routine progressed. Nervous laughter gave way to stunned silence as the comedian's words crossed the line from offensive to hateful. Some attendees chose to leave the rally, their disgust outweighing their loyalty. Hinchcliffe's performance, far from being a harmless act of comedy, was a calculated assault on the dignity of marginalized communities. Voices of condemnation, Velazquez and the Harris campaign speak out. The condemnation of Hinchcliffe's racist remarks was swift and resounding. Velazquez, a powerful voice for the Puerto Rican community, wasted no time in denouncing the comedian's hateful rhetoric. Her words, sharp and unwavering, cut through the noise, reminding Americans that bigotry in any form is unacceptable. She spoke of the resilience of the Puerto Rican people, their contributions to American society, and their right to be treated with dignity and respect. Her voice, filled with righteous anger, served as a rallying cry for those committed to fighting against hate and prejudice. The Harris campaign, quick to seize on the opportunity to highlight Trump's past insensitivity towards the Puerto Rican community, also issued a strong condemnation. They pointed to Trump's inadequate response to Hurricane Maria, his dismissive comments about the island's plight, and his administration's failure to provide adequate aid. The campaign's statement, carefully crafted to draw a sharp contrast between their values and those espoused at the Trump rally, served as a reminder of the importance of electing leaders who will champion equality and justice for all. Across the political spectrum, voices joined in condemning Hinchcliffe's hateful rhetoric. Politicians, activists, and ordinary citizens alike expressed their disgust, recognizing the danger of normalizing such language. The incident served as a stark reminder of the fragility of social harmony and the need for constant vigilance in the face of intolerance. The chorus of condemnation, a testament to the power of speaking truth to power, offered a glimmer of hope in the face of such blatant bigotry. The outpouring of condemnation, while heartening, was also a sobering reminder of the work that remains to be done in the fight for equality. Hinchcliffe's hateful remarks, far from being an isolated incident, are indicative of a broader societal problem. The challenge now is to channel the outrage generated by this incident into meaningful action. Analysts are divided on how far-reaching the fallout from the rally will be. Some believe it could significantly impact the upcoming elections, while others argue that its effects will be minimal. Various hosts have come forward to denounce the hateful rhetoric present at the rally. They emphasize that such divisive language has no place in public discourse and call for a return to respectful debate. The Trump campaign has taken steps to distance itself from the controversy, stating that the views expressed at the rally do not reflect the campaign's official stance. They urge supporters to focus on the key issues at hand,